In this video, I'll show you how to fix slow charging speeds on your Samsung Galaxy A15. This year, your Galaxy A15 comes with absolutely huge 5000 mAh battery and also 25 watts of fast charging. So the charging speeds are actually quite decent compared to the last year where they had only 15 watts of charging power on the phone. So that's quite cool. First we need to enable this fast charging. We're going to go to the settings and click battery. Okay, scroll down and click charging settings basically, and make sure you have the fast charging enabled here, and it will charge much faster. Basically what is the disadvantage of fast charging? It's that your phone battery won't probably last as long as if you were charging at a slower speed. However, that difference isn't really that huge, so not that problematic. Then, if this still doesn't fix your problem, you need to actually look at where you are actually charging your phone from. Are you actually charging it from a wall charger or a laptop or computer? Because if you charge it from a laptop, often those ports on laptops they don't have very good powered delivery output basically. So make sure you have actually a decent wall charger for the best speeds. And when you look at the details of any wall charger, you can see the output power. As you can see, for mine is at 2 amps at 5 volts. So you need to basically check this output power of your charger and make sure it's at least 2 amps. Ideally, if it's maybe 3 amps, that would be even better. But if it's below 2 amps, your charging speeds will most definitely suffer. So get another charger brick basically if you have a very slow one, as that's the problem really. So next what we can do is we can actually check if our cable simply is damaged in some way or worn out. You can inspect the ends. Usually they bend at these places here, so you can see inspect how good the cable is basically, and if it's original one or replacement ones. So the original ones usually last quite a while. If you got a replacement one, yeah, those kind of suck really, and they don't have the best charging speeds as well. Also, as you use your cables for some time and it bends and does all kinds of gymnastics basically, they might often even break inside, so you can't even really see it, because usually they have tons of tiny metal strands, and as you bend them, some stuff might simply break, and even if it charges, it might be kind of broken still. So try another cable basically as well. Another extremely common problem is that you have something simply stuck inside your charger port, such as lint from pockets, and this is a very common problem, and you actually need to clean your charger port from time to time, and this can affect the battery charging speed as well. So you can take a flashlight like this and physically see inside the charger hole basically how clean it is. Then we can take very simple tools such as a dust blower that forces in a lot of air and blow out any junk from there, or take a paintbrush like this and take a few small strands from it like this and simply brush it out while holding the phone like this basically, so any junk simply falls out. Then lastly, for proper cleaning, I suggest to do it is sewing needle basically. But first, before you attempt to do this, make sure your phone is turned off. And this is what the inside of your phone port basically looks like. At the middle you got a power strip basically with pins here basically. So, and we need to be extra careful not to damage these. So when we clean these, we're not going to go anywhere near them. Avoid that. What we are going to do is simply scoop along this outer edge like this and take it out and do other side. Okay, there is space here as well, but don't try to clean these as there's very little space and you might damage something from these first pins basically. So stick to those two sides basically and scoop out any junk. Obviously make sure your phone is turned off as this is a metal object. While holding the phone like this, you can simply insert it. As you see, my phone is not turned off. This is not what to do. Make sure it's turned off. So simply insert and scoop out any junk that might be stuck inside. Again, be very careful. This is a metal object and those pins can be easily damaged if you don't do it careful enough. Also, if you check out my other videos, I have a full guide on how to clean this charging port on this Samsung model. So simply go to my channel and check it out basically. Then the last thing we can do is, while we are charging, we can enable our airplane mode. And this basically disables all the data, and that's what really drains a lot of battery. And make sure your screen is off and you're not using the phone actually, and this will increase your charging speeds anyway in 99% of the cases. It won't be a huge jump, but it will make your charging faster since you're not obviously using this phone. Again, why airplane mode? Because it pretty much disables all the data hungry connections. So, and that drains a lot of battery. And if you put it in airplane mode, it will disable all the stuff, and yeah, it will charge more definitely a bit faster. So these are some things you can do to troubleshoot these issues. If this was helpful, make sure to hit the like button. See you.